It is August 2nd, 9:39 a.m. Now sit back and relax, for you are about to enter the Gweed Zone.
And we are live. Woo!
From the Gweed Zone, baby.
Let's go, baby. Riding the Gweed Zone. Today
First one
is the
official.
day.
Oh, man.
This one's official.
Wow. What a ride it's been, huh, Gweed?
Oh, my God. I mean, it's just the beginning of a hell of a ride.
Look at us. Who would have thought, huh?
Not me.
All right, so should we do a little introduction, huh?
Yeah, I think that's what we're supposed to do to start a podcast, right? I mean, at least
I don't know. I've never done one before, so I thought you were the champ.
Yeah, I thought so, too. Fuck me, right?
All right, well, why don't you introduce yourself, Gweed, from the GueedCast?
There we go. The host with the most. So what's up, guys? My name's Gio, a.k.a. Gweed. So my little background on me, just like Coley here, born and raised in the city by the bay, San Francisco. Went to high school with this clown over here, and went to school at
take it
Sonoma
easy,
State. Went to school at Sonoma State, had a good time out there, man, and just now living back in the hometown, back in the roots, and making this little Glee class with the boy over here.
Hey, know your roots, huh?
Absolutely.
Freaking young sea wolf over here, dude. I don't even know what a sea wolf is. No one does, I think.
No, absolutely not. I don't know why they even changed that. That's ridiculous.
It sounds nice, though. Good ring.
Yeah, there's a little buzz to it.
Right on, baby. Well, I am the co-host of the GueedCast TM. My name's Cole Schmitz. You'll probably agree, call me a bunch of different names throughout the show. Oh yeah, for now you guys can know me as Coley, born and raised in the city, like my partner said. 6'3", about 190 on a good day.
Pure muscle mass. 100%.
Pure lean, mean, vegan energy from this guy all day.
Oh man.
What to expect moving forward? I would assume just greatness and glory. This is gonna be a fun time. I'm really excited. I mean, This is nuts. With my partner, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. We've been talking about this for what, like 3-4 months now. We're finally paddling up and finally getting on the horse and getting this thing done. So I'm excited. We're doing this on a weekly basis and letting this thing ride and see where it goes.
Yeah, that's the thing we want to do. Just trying to get out, just pump as much as we wanted to get out for you guys. We've been planning this for about 4 months now. It started getting to the point where people thought we were just old talk. So it feels good to finally get up on and do this. Yeah. I think moving forward, we just want to, I think the ultimate thing is like we want to try and get like different people that we know or may not know, like over time, just see how this grows and just kind of interview them, talk about like different subjects, especially now during COVID, get different viewpoints of different people going through life right now, and just bottom line, just bring you guys, a smile at the end of the day. Absolutely. We're gonna be joking a lot, and we just like to have fun, goof around, let loose. So hopefully, if you listen to this, you got a big smile on your face, and if not, go F yourself.
Yeah, the whole goal of this, man, we're just trying to have a good time, shoot the shit, and bear with us. We do tend to, ramble on a lot about random stuff, but it's all for your entertainment, and it's us just having a conversation. This is an everyday thing. So
exactly, buddy.
Yeah, man, we're pumped. The agenda today is just pretty much just going to be, why we want to do this overall, and just kind of talk more about just how life's going for both of us in general. I know we did a little practice run last week, and we both had some good stories about our car experiences. So
oh yeah, baby.
I'll give everyone here a full update today. It's actually a pretty great ending. And
actually, yes.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I have that in store for you guys. But yeah, man. So Coley, we can just start with you in general. Like, so what? I think you're the one who actually brought up us having a podcast. I think you're the one who brought the idea, and I was like, wow, how did we not think of this?
I've always wanted to do one. Like, it's always been something just to like get on the like, because people said we've got good voices, like, you know, people would like be down to hear. So it's like just getting yourself out there and do it. And then I was like, you know, Guede, you're my number one go to, baby. I mean, it's like, what are we like, huh? Like Shaq and Kobe, huh?
I'll take that.
Jimmy Guidopolo. Oh,
here we go. Hey, Halloween idea. If there is a Halloween this year.
Hey, stay tuned for that one, guys.
Starsky and Hutch.
Write it down.
Guede and Stills.
October 31st. Save the date.
Put a stamp on it.
Guede and Hutch. But yeah, no, I mean, it just I couldn't think of a better person I would want to do this with. You
Likewise,
know,
bro. Likewise.
I feel like we just bounce just always much really well together. We know each other. How long have we known each other? Since like 12? Yeah, high school. Yeah. Well, yeah, before we did Little League together, but we never knew each other. But high school at the Heart. Shout out the Heart.
Yes,
Sacred Heart Cathedral.
Fighting Irish.
Yup. Bred some of the finest people you ever meet on this green, beautiful planet.
Cream of the crop went to Sacred Heart. Hear it now. Cream of the crop.
Shout out the Heart.
There we go.
But yeah, no, we met there and just, I mean, the rest is his. Dude, baseball. Dude, you know what, Guede? You're gonna love this. The first time I knew, I was like, oh, this guy's awesome. And we were taking shag flies. I believe it was the end of my, it was like my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
And we were out at Moscone. And we were just shagging flies. Yeah. I remember we were in right field. And I didn't know who we were. I remember like some bum homeless dude just walked by reeking alcohol and like just garbage, bro. Just not smelling great.
Not great.
And I remember, bro, you're like, wow, like that guy just smelled of booze. And I was like, oh, this guy just got me laughing. And ever since then, it's like, oh. This is my boy right here.
Moscone, man, that thing. So if you guys don't know, Moscone is basically just like our childhood baseball, soccer, like pretty much any sport with green grass involved. We played there.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that place is still up strong. I still play softball there on Tuesdays.
Yeah, but I say softball. I remember my dad playing softball there.
Softball's fun, dude. I'm actually
fun.
thinking about playing like an adult baseball league. One of my buddies from work, Elliot Waterman, shout out Watt.
Shout out to Watt.
He invited me to play in his team. And I was like, man, I haven't swung a bat since college. And I was like, oh, screw it, I'm in.
Bro, it's natural with you, dog. Come on.
Busy. Yeah. Absolutely.
Stay hot, kid.
Hey, stay hot.
Swing away.
There we go, man. But I'm pumped we're doing this podcast, man. Like it's super fun. It's honestly to look forward to, you know, because after like a long work day, you know, usually just kind of hang out, you know, watch TV. Well, now there's sports on, thank God. Basketball starts today. How about that?
Yeah, LeBron's on right now.
Yeah, he's beasting. But yeah, I mean, so now there's something to look forward to during the week, you know, outside of, you know, just working and hanging out at home. Because before COVID, we used to have, you know, I used to play hoops on Tuesday nights or Wednesday nights, and then softball on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And now it's like, now I got the GueedCast on, you know, Thursday nights, which is perfect because then tomorrow's Friday. So what more do you want in life?
Friday beers, baby.
Friday beers, epic Instagram page. You guys should follow that. But yeah, so I'm pumped and I'm excited for where this is going to take us, and I'm excited for the people who hopefully, you know, volunteer and we get them on board here. We can talk about some different pieces of life and see where it goes.
Absolutely. Yeah, dude. Dude, to be honest with you, I never really listened. Did you listen to podcasts before this? Like,
I watched Joe Rogan podcast for a little bit. I'm sure everyone's a huge fan of that.
I think that's the
honestly,
program, like the starter.
I'm not like the one who's gonna like stay on top of every single day with a podcast. The way I look at it is like, if I want to learn something specific, like for example, like a big thing right now is like everyone's doing the stock market. So I'll listen to like, you know, about market apps or podcasts, or if I want to listen to sports, I listen to like Barstool Sports or, you know, whatever it is.
About the stool.
Yeah, the stool. And then, or I listen to like Bob Menery's podcast if I want to get a laugh in. So it's like, it also depends on what I'm feeling. It's kind of like listening to music, but you're gaining knowledge, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I wasn't super into it, but I'm a fan of doing it. I mean, I'm over here having fun. It's only been like 10 minutes.
I mean, yeah, you know, it's just getting it out there and just like letting it rip.
Absolutely. But cool. Yeah. So, I guess like I promised you guys, I can give you guys a quick update about last week with my car scenario.
Oh yes, please, dog. What is going on with that?
Yeah, I'm
But,
trying
I
to
mean,
think, should I retell the story? Or
I,
should
yeah, I was gonna say
personally-
like, give him a nice little like how we like we just let it rip, Gweed. Fire it up.
I mean, I'm just gonna shoot from the hip. If you don't like it, you
Yep.
can send it right back, and I don't care.
Boom.
So, all right. So anyway, for those of you who don't know, I have a 1987. I just bought it about 2 months ago. 1987 El Camino. Right. So this is sweet, nice and cherry all white. I love it, man. I had it got for a sweet deal, and so I've been driving for a couple months, and all of a sudden, like I'm getting out to like move the car from the garage. I think I was going like getting some errands done. Yeah, I was getting some errands done. I was gonna like replace my broken TV. I was gonna get an oil change that my dad was bothering me because my dad's a super strict with cars. He's like, you better get it done now. So I don't blame him. So anyways, I get in the car and the car won't turn on, right? So I'm like, oh God, here we go. Buckle up. Here we go. So I call AAA and they come in, they turn on the battery and they're like, hey, just drive. It's an old car. Just drive around for 30 minutes and you'll be fine. I'm like, all right, man, I love driving this thing anyway, so I'll do it. So I drive it over and I drive over half an hour around the city. And then I go to this guy that's like, does all this classic car stuff, which is pretty rare, especially in the city to find like a guy who can do a bunch of classic cars. So I get there and I'm like, hey, I'm here for an oil change. And the guy's like, hey, yeah, I love your car. It looks sweet. Back on in. I'm like, all right, sounds good. So I'm here double parked on Geary Boulevard. And those of you who don't know, Geary Boulevard in San Francisco is ridiculous on how packed it is. It is nuts.
Oh, man.
Right? And so I'm double parked there.
What would you give that to equivalent to, like for Geary? What would be your equivalent?
It feels like I'm going. It kind of feels like I'm going down like a highway almost. Like people, the speed limit's like 35, 40, but people go like 55, 60. People are hauling ass because that Geary Boulevard, it can take you all the way from Ocean Beach in the outer Richmond all the way to the other side of town. So that's like the most busiest street in the city.
Nonstop.
Nonstop. So there's a lot of moving parts. So I'm blocking like the right lane. There's only 3 lanes. But anyways, so the car won't turn on. And I'm like, oh God. So I had to get out of the car, ask the guy, like, hey, can I get a boost? He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I can't get my car on again. He's like, oh, Jesus. So he comes to help me. And, I'm sitting in the car and he's trying to fix it. And people are going by me, flipping me off, telling me all the names in the book. Right. And so finally he gets it. He can't turn it on. He's like, it's not even your battery. It's your starter. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. So this poor guy had to, while the car was off, had to put the thing in reverse and back it in. With the car off. I don't know how he did it. I was pretty impressed. The guy works with cars his whole life, so I can't.
Hey, shout out him, whoever his name is, man.
Yeah, the place is called Emerald Auto Care. It's on Geary and Blake Street. Go there. It's good stuff. Great guy. A family owned too. You gotta love that.
What more could you ask for?
Nothing. Except for a GueedCast on a Thursday night, but we'll
Jesus.
talk about that later.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so he backs it in, and then all of a sudden, so I asked them, I was like, hey, how much do you think it's going to cost? They're like, well, it's not going to be cheap. So that's when I came in, when I talked to you last week, Coley, and I was like, oh, God, I'm screwed. So they actually called me 2 days later, right? Well, sorry, on the same day, I take that back. Let's rewind. I failed the smog test, too. So I was like, oh, God, here we go. So they're like, hey, we're going to do a free inspection.
Huh?
We're going to do a free inspection. We'll, check it out for you, and then we'll let you know. I was like, all right. So they called me actually on that Friday. And they're like, hey, actually, we only need to fix one thing. It's only a half-hour labor. It was only $100. Fix my whole car, new starter, everything. I'm good to go. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah.
Just like that, huh?
It's funny how last week I was like, hey, I'm probably going to go car shopping this week. And
I know.
You know what?
You
I'm
were
good.
saying I'm going to get a new car. I was like,
so
what?
Confident that I was going to go car shopping. I was 100% in. I was like, I'm going to buy a Chevy Silverado because I've always wanted.
There we go.
I was like, thank God I can save my money.
Okay, what do you think about the new Ford Bronco that got released?
I'm a fan. I'd buy it. I'd buy it if I could afford it.
No way. You'd get that?
Yep. You know why I get it? You know why I get it? Because my dad used to have Ford Broncos, and he's all
okay. That makes sense. You want to live on the tradition.
Follow in the footsteps.
Yep, I feel that.
Cool.
He's such a great son. You should have just been a junior, a Gweed Junior.
That'll be my son. I'll name my son Gweed Junior.
Oh my goodness.
How about that? That's a legend.
Fucking legend already, huh?
Not even Borneo is already a legend.
Love it.
Yes, sir. But yeah, so
doctors for the good old ankle. Gonna finally get that. Hopefully, get that fixed.
That thing's still messed up.
Yeah, bro. Just never. I mean, like after I rolled. Like it's been a year, bro. After like I rolled it, just hasn't healed right, and So I just want to get it taken care of. I don't want to live life like a what's it called
Yeah.
hobbling man. I just don't want to do that.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, right now you probably don't feel as much pain, but imagine where you're gonna be, 30, 40 years, right?
Yeah, bro. I mean,
a
you
lot
know me,
more.
bro. I've always been super about like, I mean, at least for the last 5 years, just about my health. Just wanna. I don't want to be like an old man who just like isn't with it like mentally or physically. Like I want to be like when I'm like 89, I want to still be able to run. I want to still be able to move around. Like I don't want to just sometimes you'll like be out and you'll just see like really old people that like they have really hunched over backs, like
Yeah,
they
it's not
just
it's
don't.
not good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, and I just don't want to be. I want to live my life like I don't want to live my life miserable, and like it
Absolutely
just
not.
looks
Yeah.
miserable living like that.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I know it's part of life, but I just
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, like you said, you just gotta take care of yourself, man. Like for example, like
Mhm.
my grandpa, he's 87 and he's still driving every day, cooking every
That's what I'm
day,
saying.
moving around, and like all he said was is like, eat as much as you want, drink as much as you want to drink, but as long as like it's in moderation and you don't go too crazy and you're eating healthy and you're moving
Yeah.
around and taking care of yourself, you're fine. Like he never smoked, he doesn't drink a lot. Like he drinks a little bit more now because he's getting older and he's like, he's loving it. But
Why not?
yeah, why not, dude? You live it up. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean that's the whole thing is like you got to take care of yourself, and at the end of the day, there's when it comes to health, there's no price tag when it comes to it, right? I mean,
Oh, of course not. I
yeah,
mean,
absolutely not.
seriously. So yeah, have you seen that new show on Netflix, Down to Earth? I forget his last name, but he wrote a book about, I think it's called Superfood or Super Life.
Mm-hmm.
He's vegan, plant based. He's all about living your life healthy and to the fullest. But so what they do there in Sardinia, Italy, shout out the Guides, they love it. They they go out there and they in Sardinia, there's like a centenarian, like large scale of people who live up to like 100 years old there, and they're like, what the hell's going on? So they go out there and they interview this guy. He's 103 years old.
Oh my god.
And bro, yeah, 100. What like I think of someone who's that age, I just think of like someone who's like just not going to be able to move, frail, just
Yeah.
totally dependent on others. But this guy, man, this Italian stud, 103 years old, walks like 5 miles every day. Just lives by himself still. But the thing he says the key to success is he walks a mile down to this bar and he just he has his like morning espresso with just a glass of wine, and he says it's what keeps him young.
Oh my
It's
god,
just,
that literally sounds like my grandfather.
I know
That's crazy.
it's
Have you seen a thing on Instagram where it's like the grandpa, the older guy who posts a thing on every year on his birthday, so from like 90 to 103, like he'll wear a vest that says 98, 90, 91, 92, 93, and he tees off at the same tee box every year.
okay.
And he went all the way up to 103.
Holy hell!
Or something like that. It was like 101, 102. It was up there. But it was cool. Like he had the same swing.
Yeah. So Guide, what can everyone expect from us going forward? Like, what are we going to be talking about? What's going to be our theme? Like, what can these beautiful people expect that's going to separate us from everyone else out there on the mic?
I think honestly, just like our creativity and our conversations, man. Like I said, we could talk about pretty much any subject, and I think that's, as we all know, we can go all over the place, right? So I think it'd be a cool thing that we can get like a new guest on maybe every show or something like that, and make them be part of a certain subject, right? Like a certain topic, right? Like someone who's in the health industry or someone who's gone through a crazy life, life story path or whatever it may be, or something like that. I think that'll be the coolest thing. And I think people right now just have so much time to to do things where,
I mean,
yeah.
Seriously, like what better time to start the GueedCast than in the pandemic, honestly, just that's what we're all about here. Like we're just going to be bringing you just something that you can really smile about, like connect to, and just get like good comic relief, just something that brightens your day. And that's what we are, baby.
Exactly.
We're just natural waves of sunshine, balls of energy, baby.
That's all we do. All we do is just shoot the shit, have a good time, and see where everything goes, and the rest is history.
So they say, I agree.
That's so they say. So they say. Yes, sir.
Wow, dude.
We are. Definitely gonna edit that one.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyways,
love
I think this is the time of the day where we wrap up on this first, little intro teaser episode here of the GueedCast.
Yes, sir.
And, yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, we really appreciate feedback. We're probably gonna, put this thing on Instagram, put a little, little teaser to get to the YouTube. I think we're gonna start with YouTube, see where that thing goes. But other than that, Coley, man, I'm excited for this journey, man. Love you, dog, and I can't wait to what comes next.
Fucking love you too, bro. I'm excited as well. I mean, it's just be cool, man. Just to finally get it out there, officially official. The GueedCast episode volume 1. In the books? Fade out?
Yes, sir. The time
Drop
is
a
come,
like
folks.
button, baby. Share the shit out of this. Let's make
All that
history,
shit.
baby. GueedCast.
One Gueed at a time.